You know, a lot of people don't know that we're sisters. You know, that's something I never talked about in the beginning because I didn't want it to be a crutch. You know, I didn't want people to be like, oh, you know, that's her sister. I didn't want that to be my accolade of mine. But now that, you know, I've solidified my spot, then I go ahead and talk about it. But a lot of people don't know it, though.
Many people have wondered why Nia Long and her sister, comedian Sommore, seem so distant from each other. They are biological sisters, yet they rarely appear together in public and almost never speak about one another. In Hollywood, where many famous families often support each other openly, their relationship has become a topic of curiosity. Fans continue to ask what happened between them and why they appear to have little or no relationship. At first, many people believed the distance was simply part of Sommore's career plan, since Nia Long became famous first and built a successful acting career. Especially in Black Hollywood, people assumed Sommore wanted to create her own identity without being introduced as Nia Long's sister. That decision seemed understandable. Building a career based on your own talent instead of a family connection can help people earn respect for their individual work. As a comedian, Sommore wanted audiences to recognize her for her own accomplishments rather than for her famous sibling. Even after both women became successful in their own fields, however, they still did not appear to have a close relationship. Reports and interviews suggested that the distance between them went beyond career choices. According to comments that have circulated over the years, Sommore has stood by her decision to keep her distance because she believes the version of Nia she knows in private is very different from the public image that fans see. While she has not shared many details, those remarks have led people to wonder whether there are personal issues that have never been made public. Both sisters are also known for being very private. They rarely discuss family matters during interviews, and they are seldom seen together at public events. Because they share so little about their personal lives, it has only fueled more speculation. Without clear explanations from either of them, fans have been left guessing about the true nature of their relationship. One of the first times many people learned that Nia Long and Sommore were sisters was during an interview in which Sommore explained why she had kept their relationship private. She said she wanted to establish herself as a comedian without relying on her sister's fame. Her explanation made sense to many people because Nia had already become a well-known actress with a strong reputation in the entertainment industry. If Sommore had constantly mentioned their family connection, some people might have believed her success came because of Nia instead of her own hard work. At one point, Nia publicly acknowledged their relationship by sharing a side-by-side photo of herself and Sommore on Instagram. She playfully referred to Sommore as the funny one in the family. Sommore even liked the post, which made fans think the sisters were on good terms. Surprisingly, the photo was deleted only a few hours later without any explanation. That unexpected move created even more questions. Some people wondered if Nia changed her mind after the post attracted attention, while others believed there could have been another reason. Since neither sister addressed the deletion, no one knows what really happened. A more emotional moment came after their father, Daughtry Long, passed away in 2020. Nia shared a heartfelt tribute honoring his life, describing him as a gifted educator, mentor, poet, and someone who proudly stood for the Black community. In her message, she also mentioned her sisters, including Sommore and Jamila, saying they were grateful they could be by their father's side during his final moments. The post showed that, despite whatever differences may exist, they shared the experience of mourning their fathers passing together. Since then, however, there has been almost complete silence regarding their relationship. They have not been seen together publicly, and neither has spoken much about the other. Although they are sisters by blood, many people believe they no longer share the close family bond that most siblings have. Because both women continue to keep their private lives out of the spotlight, the real reasons behind their distant relationship remain known only to them.
Yeah, we have the same father, so yeah, my dad is proud.
Are you guys close?
We speak from time to time, but I won't be babysitting her kids, no.
You so silly. You all right with me, girl?
That's how it is in life. I tell people all the time, we have the same father. We're not necessarily sisters.
Sommore was born first in 1966 when her father was in a relationship with her mother. However, that relationship did not last, and the couple separated not long after Sommore was born. A few years later, their father started a new relationship with Nia's mother, and together they welcomed Nia into the world. Sadly, that relationship also ended when Nia was only 2 years old. After the separation, Nia's mother decided to leave New Jersey and start a new life. She first moved to Iowa and later settled in Los Angeles. Because of these moves, Nia grew up without having her father around on a regular basis. In contrast, Seymour lived closer to their father and was able to spend more time with him, allowing her to build a stronger connection. Nia has openly shared that she felt hurt and even a little jealous because she wished she could have experienced the same close father-daughter relationship that Seymour enjoyed. Since the two sisters were raised in different places and rarely spent time together while growing up, they never had the chance to develop a close bond during their childhood. As a result, their relationship was naturally distant for many years.
Because I think for a lot of years I was disappointed and angry, and I wanted, my dad to read me a bedtime story and be there and do all of the things that a daddy is supposed to do.
This all happened long before the internet and social media made it easy for people to stay connected. Back then, keeping in touch was much harder, especially for children who depended on the adults around them. Since neither side of the family made much effort to build a relationship, there were very few chances for Nia and Seymour to grow close while they were young. Even simple things like phone calls or visits were difficult to arrange, so they spent most of their lives apart. As they got older, Seymour shared that they did try to reconnect. They spoke on the phone a few times and even met in person on a couple of occasions. However, those meetings never turned into the close family relationship they had hoped for. According to Seymour, something always felt uncomfortable between them. The conversations did not flow naturally, and it seemed like they struggled to build a real connection after spending so many years apart. By that time, Nia had already become a successful actress with a well-known name in Hollywood, while Seymour was only beginning to make her way in the entertainment industry. Even today, Nia remains the more famous and recognizable member of the family. Her successful career earned her a great deal of attention, but it also brought reports that she could sometimes be difficult to work with. Over the years, stories have circulated claiming that Nia had a strong personality and high expectations on set. Some people described her as demanding, while others believe she simply knew exactly what she wanted. One report claimed that during the filming of The Best Man Holiday, she wanted her character to wear white instead of black during a funeral scene. According to those reports, production was delayed until her request was approved. There were also rumors about tension during her time on the set of Empire. Reports claimed that she often arrived late, which caused frustration among the cast and crew. It was also said that she wanted changes to her role that would make her character much more important in the story, putting her in greater competition with Taraji's popular character, Cookie. In addition, some reports suggested that she frequently asked for her hair and styling to be redone until it matched her expectations. Nia responded to these claims by saying that she simply knows what she wants and how she wants to present herself on screen. From her point of view, wanting to look her best and having clear standards should not automatically be seen as a negative attitude. While opinions about her behavior have differed over the years, these stories have continued to shape the public discussion surrounding her career.
We open doors for brown girls to be exactly who we are, and that's beautifully complicated. And so it's been a blessing and a curse, because here's what I do know. Nia Long knows her light. Nia Long knows her makeup. Nia Long knows her hair. And you probably can't talk me into something else unless you show me. If you want to call that difficult, then sorry.
There are claims that when Nia tried to bring the same attitude she had with other people into her relationship with Seymour, things did not go as she expected. According to these reports, Nia believed that because she was the more famous sister, Seymour should naturally look up to her and give her extra respect. However, Seymour entered the relationship with a completely different mindset. She expected the two of them to get to know each other as equals and hoped they could build a genuine sisterly connection based on mutual respect. Before meeting Nia, Seymour had already heard many stories and rumors about her sister's personality. Even so, she chose not to judge her based on what others had said. Instead, she wanted to give Nia a fair chance and make up her own mind. Unfortunately, after spending time together, she reportedly felt that the respect she was hoping for was never truly there. Rather than continuing to force a relationship that did not feel natural, Seymour decided to set healthy boundaries and focus on protecting her own peace. Many people believe it is understandable that Seymour chose not to waste her energy trying to build a bond that never seemed to develop. Reports also suggest that Nia is comfortable keeping her personal life private and rarely speaks about her sister. She appears to be at peace with the distance between them, as long as there is no public rivalry or competition. Some people who have met Seymour describe her as kind, friendly, and very down-to-earth. Others point out that not every family has close relationships, and that is perfectly normal. Many siblings simply grow up with different personalities, interests, and life experiences. That does not always mean there is anger or resentment between them. Sometimes a close bond never forms, and both people move on to create successful lives in their own way. Even if they remain distant today, many fans still hope that one day they will find common ground and build a better relationship.